Okay, so I'm always trying different ways of capturing video and screen recording and trying to figure out what the best methods are. And I actually had a lot of success screen recording mobile gameplay directly on my iPad. Well, Apple now lets you also record your microphone. So this is like a minimum viable product test of capturing Warframe gameplay footage with commentary by screen recording Warframe Mobile using the built-in microphone on the iPad, sitting in my car in a parking lot with my car on. Okay, so I just ran a test mission, and the volume on the audio from the microphone was really low compared to the gameplay audio. So I've done two things. I've put on headphones, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the options and I'm going to lower the game audio like significantly. And now we'll see, right? Let's do a little bit of action here. Let's spawn some bad guys. Let's make them scream. And let's see if that covers up my voice. So we're just doing some karate on these guys. This is my kind of basic Icona Prime build. Actually didn't see which one I had on here. God, it's hard to see dark scenes like this playing kind of in a brightly lit environment outside during the day, sitting in a parking lot. Also, I wear sunglasses all the time, and I'm not wearing sunglasses because they're not prescription. I'm wearing my reading glasses, so I'm squinting really hard while I'm doing this too. So I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to go back and look, and then we'll see. Maybe the headphones threw this off. Maybe the headphones like pulled the microphone or something. So we're going to check it out. Okay, hopefully this is the last test. So I took my headphones off, and I noticed in the last video that the gameplay audio was still a little too loud compared to my voice. So I'm just going to crank this way down. We're going to try that. And I suspect that when I had my wireless headphones on, like my Beats headphones on, that the game was picking up the audio from the headphone microphone and not from the front-facing microphone on the iPad, which is what I actually wanted to test. So let's take a look at my Icona Prime build. Yeah, that one was Melee Green. We're gonna do my Melee Influence one. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully, last time is a charm. Let's just make these guys scream. Let's kill everybody. And let's see what happens. I can't hear the gameplay very much. That's kind of an issue. If I was playing a mission that needed audio, that's so much faster. Melee Influence is still so broken. If I needed I was playing a game mode that needed audio cues or something, this would be an issue. Because I had to turn down the game volume so much to balance out my voice volume with the game volume that now I can't really hear what's going on in the game while I'm playing. So that's something to keep in mind. And you can't, when you're doing screen recording, you can turn the microphone on and off, but I don't think you can select which microphone it's using. Let me take a look. Let me see if you can do that. Yeah, it's just an on-off toggle. So I'm going to need to dig into the settings and see which microphone it uses. I have a wireless lav mic that I can connect to the iPad, but I don't want to do that. I'm trying to figure out what is the simplest way possible to get this done. So let me stop this video. Let me go rewatch it, and hopefully this time it was effective. Okay, so that was a lot better. But now I think the issue is the gameplay was almost a little too quiet. I'm going to turn it up like one notch, and we'll see if that is the sweet spot. So I'm going to set this at like 15 instead of 5. And let's see, like, can I hear the gameplay while I'm playing? Can you guys hear the gameplay a little bit without it being distracting? And we will see how that works. Hopefully this is the last time, you know? So these guys are up. I'm gonna do the murders. This is significantly louder, I can already tell. So I'm curious if now we have the same problem that we were having before. In fact, what I will do is I'm just gonna turn this down to 10. And then we'll do this one more time just for data's sake. I will say one thing that's interesting is when I'm wearing the wireless lav mic at home, the controller clicking is much louder. So this front-facing iPad audio quality is actually pretty darn good. And, you know, it's actually kind of doing a better job of filtering some things out, like controller clicking. Because what's funny is, you know, my AC, I'm in the South. It's freaking hot today. I'm sitting in the car. My AC's not cranked all the way up, but it is definitely on. And I don't think you can hear it at all in the background. Like, I didn't notice anything distracting like that. So I think the quality of what we're getting is surprisingly good. So last run, let me go back and watch this one and see if we have found our optimal settings. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think we have found our optimal settings. So I'm using the front-facing microphone from the FaceTime camera on the iPad. This is an M2 iPad Pro. I don't know why I'm going to communication. And then I've got the game audio cranked down to 10. 5 was a little too quiet. It was difficult to play because there's a lot of audio cues in this game. And then everything else was a bit too loud. So just for confirmation's sake, we're going to do this one more time. Also, just because I like killing things, we'll do melee influence this time. Popular Warcry, or not melee influence, we'll do Exalted Blade. And this is kind of almost a Gaull's Arcane Universal Fallout setup. I don't have everything. My Arcane Universal Fallout is not ranked up very highly. So that's where we're at. Hey, actually, I want to try something. I want to do this, but instead of radiation, I want to put on magnetic, and then I'm going to put primed fever strike, and then we're going to do vortex, and then I'm going to change my emissive color to heat to make this gas. Oh, that's not my appearance tab. Emissive. So let's make this red. So Exalted Blade should be... Okay, so this is gas magnetic. Melee vortex. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Just because. While I'm here recording, this is a thought that I had today. I wanted to see how this would go down. So hopefully I kill one of these guys eventually. It's a lot of gas clouds, dude. I should also probably be hitting super hard with influence. But I was hoping I could kill one. Yeah, look at that. Kind of groups them up. Not nearly as fast as influence, but an interesting option for sure. And with a little build up, you know, I get my combo up, I'd be killing these guys a lot faster. Magnetic is also going to do more damage to Overguard, which is something else to think about. But watch, if I change this back to Influence, it's over. A gas fluence build. Well, I can't change it back to Influence. Can I? Let me see. Let me try this. Let me see if I can just throw on like Voltaic Strike. I'm sorry, Dinzy. I'm recording a video, dude, and I'm on mobile, so you really don't want me. No, so that makes Corrosive. Oh, I could make this Volcanic Edge. And then Melee Influence. And we'll change the Emissive back to Electric. Because Gas Fluence is busted. I mean, it's just really hard to beat Melee Influence on Exalted Blade. It really is. Because, I mean, that's just absurd. And this is going to kill guys so much faster. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. This is what I do when I'm build crafting. So a little bit of bonus build crafting content for you, and hopefully this is the ticket for what I want. Low effort content right here. Screen recording on an iPad using the iPad's built-in microphone.